Hello, my dear friends. It's Yuri Tvetkov, and this is one more video about the golf statistics. And today it will be a little bit different and new subject, which I never try to analyze. So this time, this video will be in some cases about a prediction of the results of the. This time it's the Sanderson Farms Championship. So we have these 3 days which were finished, and today the golfers will need to play the 4th day, and I will try to make some analysis of the previous 3 days and based on and make prediction based on this analysis. I need to say that my opinion about the predictions is that it's not so good methods at all. Because you see that the best prediction is usually the situation when the different peoples, specialists and not specialists, are making their opinions, the opinions which are independent from each other, and they're making those opinions without a criticism, without looking for the the expectations of the other participants. And when all of those figures are combined together, it's the group's mind free of criticism, exactly free of criticism. This will be the best results, which will be very close to the actual results. But anyway, most of us are trying to use those other methods of the predictions, and in many cases the society have the demand for prediction, and in this connection we need to make some supply for such demand. So my method will depend from the next idea. As we can see, we have the different players who have shown the different results during the 3 previous days, and they have the combined total result currently. And my predictions will based. I will took all those results in the one spreadsheet, and I will try to analyze previous results. After that, I will analyze the best rounds which they have made. Let's say that Cameron Davis have made 63 strokes. 63 strokes in this short day, and it was his best round. In this connection, we are calculating his best round over there. Writing his best round, the same situation with this for Sergio Garcia. It was a 66 for the GT Poston, 66 for the Brendan Snedeker, 66 for Christopher Ventura, 67, and so on for every of those players. And we can say that the Charlie Hoffman have made 64, and MJ Defio have made 65. And both of them have played in the first day of the tournament. After that, and we will try to predict that if all of the players will show their best results, what will be the position of each of them in the total scoring. We will see that if they will play their best, we will have the Cameron Davis on the first position. The Sergio Garcia and TJ Poston will be on the second one and the third one, and we will have some changes in the position because the Charlie Hoffman and Keegan Bradley have the reasons to have the same score as the Brendan Snedeker. But it's only one method, and we certainly couldn't expect that all of them will play their best rounds today in the 4th day of the tournament. So, what will happen if they will play the worst round? Because we see that this is the difference between the best and the worst round is, in many cases, it looks like the, just a moment, this word from the financial system, volatility of their skills during this tournament. So Cameron Davis have played 73 in the second day of the tournament. Sergio Garcia 68 in this connection. You know that he have not the volatility so big, the standard deviation between his results. So his best round is 63, his worst round is 68. And this connection, it's very stable play during the first 3 days. So the TG Boston have 69, Brandon Snedeker 70, and so on. And we will find that if they will play, all of them will play the worst round. So the score, the winner will be the Sergio Garcia with -18. And on the second position, we will have TG Boston with -17 and Aaron Wines with Aaron's -17. So the worst round expectation is giving us worst round results are giving us the different total scoring and different expectation about the finishing of this tournament. And it's also reasonable to expect that the last round of those players will be more sensational for their results today, because during the first 3 days they have achieved additional information about the course, about the conditions, about the greens and so on, and in this case they have raised their total experience, for long-term experience. They have raised them during the last 3 days, and we can expect that today they will be mostly close to the short days, for the previous days results. And what we will have if they will show their same results which they have shown yesterday. Most maybe unreasonable expectation is expectation from the Cameron Diaz, because yesterday he have played -9. And it was his best round also. So if we will expect, so the Cameron Davis 63, Sergio Garcia 66, TG Boston 69, Brandon Snedeker 67, and so on for all of them. And in this connection, the total scoring will be -23 for Cameron Davis, -20 for Sergio Garcia, and on the third position we will have the just a second Brandon Snedeker -18, and some of the players, TG Boston, Christopher Ventura, and Aaron Wise will mostly stay on their current positions with -17. So now it will be reasonable to expect that not any of these methods will give us the correct expectation. Just the combined results of all of them maybe will give us the correct expectation. And plus that we can also calculate the average round for them. But if we will calculate the average round, we will find that the positions will be stayed the same as they have currently, and just the overplay will show the winner of these competitions, the playoff, excuse me. So we can calculate at first all 4 results which we calculated separately. So the best round, the worst round, the short round, and the average result of all 3 rounds, and calculate them together, and we will find the average expected result based on all 4 of such predictions, that measurement. If we calculate it, we will find that expectation is the Cameron Davis. Meanwhile, that his result was most volatile. Thanks to his last round, he have currently the best expectations for the winning, but his difference with the Sergio Garcia is not so strong. It's just 0.2, 66.6 against 66.8, and this way we need to say that certainly for the Cameron Davis, for example, today the price of the shocking will be also highly important, because today he have the first chance in his life to be the winner of the competition. At least he never was a winner of any events in the PGA Tour. And this connection, but sometimes he have shown very good results. He was in the first 9, sometimes during the last season. His best position were the I think that's 6 and 7 the last season. And this connection, he was very close to the winning, but he was not a winner. Sergio Garcia have much more winnings experience. He was the best player many years in the golf history, but he was not win during the last times. And in this connection, maybe it will be that the reason for him to win again, because he has this experience and he knows how to come in the position of the winning. But from the other side, maybe it's also the shocking for him, because he will say that, okay, I was not winning during the long period of time, and maybe he will say that he have not reason to win currently also. So it's very interesting. It will be very interesting to look for the struggle today, and it will be also interesting for me to look for the results and how strongly these results will be different from those expectations which were calculated currently. And plus that, I want to to make other prediction, the second average prediction. It will be based not only on three of the best round, the worst round, and the short round, excluding the average round, because I don't want that the averages will be. We are calculating averages for averages, and maybe this way these were averages which we are calculating previously. The average round will be a little bit more influencing for result expectation than it necessary. But we will find that it's not so big difference, because you know that even the second averages expected will show us that the Cameron Davis expectation 63.3, 66.3. And the Sergio Garcia expectation is 66.7, and this connection, the difference between will only rise for 0.4 points. But we will find that we'll need to expect that Brandon Snedeker, Christopher Ventura, and Aaron Wise have some reasons to be better played, to be on the better position than T.J. Poston. Again, the difference is not so big. It's maybe just the price of mistake. It's approximately 0.3 points. But anyway, it's excuse me. We will find that Tyler McCumber have many reasons to be on the third position using this method, because he have 67.3 expectations, and that is better than the Brandon Snedeker, Christopher Ventura, and Tyron Wise. So thanks to method 2, we can expect that Cameron Davis will win, Sergio Garcia will be second, and the Tyler McCumber will be third. It's very interesting to use this method, and I will try to use it in the different competitions this season, and I hope that and I will see what's the difference between these predictions and the real results, and maybe we will find that this method was working very well, or maybe we will find that this method needs to be improved. And anyway, I will try to find the better methods for the expectation of the prognosis of the winners and the distribution of the golfers' positions after 3 days results for the total results. Thank you very much, dear friends. Again, this video is becoming very longer than I have expected, but because I was necessary to describe this method, maybe a little bit more, the detail, because it will be not so good if it will just show you something which will be not understandable for you. I hope that currently it's becoming much more understandable, and in this connection, I hope that We will see. I will make the video about it after the finish of this tournament, and I will try to analyze the difference between expectations and between the current results. Thank you very much. Have a good Sanderson Farms Championship. Have a good the good show, the good PGA Tour, and have a good golf, dear friends, all over the golf. Hope to see you on my channel. Bye bye. It was Yuri Tsvetkov.